some things I have to say are particular to high schools. Many of our high schools were not built for the capacity that we have today. So if we're going to talk about school safety, we're going to talk about some of these other issues that were mentioned here today, we have to actually talk about realistically whether we need more high schools. That's something that I really believe that needs to be analyzed, because our student population at each of our high schools is just beyond capacity at this particular time. We need to look at this, and we should probably be looking at high schools that are in the range of 800 to 1,000 students max, not 3,000, not 3,500, not trailers in the back, okay? We don't need to look at the block scheduling. We need to go back to the 8-period schedule. And also we need to reduce class size, not increase class size. If we're failing at this particular time, how can you continue to get rid of teachers and increase class size and keep the same students in the school, students that want to learn, along with students that don't want to learn, students that tell their teachers that they don't have to go into the class, they throw their books in trees, they bring weapons to school. We need an alternative school. We also need a vocational school. We need smaller schools. That's, okay, thank you.
I'm disappointed we didn't get to one of the questions that I'm most passionate about, and that's parental involvement, increasing parental involvement. So I'll ask if you want to have my ideas about that. I have a list of them from the district level and from the local level as far as community. But what I want to end with is what drives me to be here, and a lot of that are my children. Because my children and the opportunity they have had is the opportunity I want all children to have in Jersey City. I want all children to be able to do what my children have done. My son is in his 3rd year at the University of Virginia. He called me up and told me he had public communications this semester. And if any of you want to know more about me, I'm proud to share with you what my son wrote for me, what about his mother and why he should vote for me. But this is what my child did, and this is what I would love to have all children to be able to do, have the capability. My daughter, who I followed from Lincoln High School to Hoboken Charter, is a teacher today and is now thinking about going to medical school. I want all children to be able to have those aspirations and dreams. Thank you, and I welcome any more questions you might have after you finish.
We've been going on the same issues again and again, all the debates. So basically, I'll just summarize what I'm running for and what we all are standing. It's not me or it's not any other board member. Anybody elects, I just want you guys to work on it, period. That's right. So the main issues I've been going around is the high school issues. Parents are approaching me. They're like, my kid is going to the school, but he doesn't have chair to sit in the class. So yes, instead of closing down the school, I would say we can manage the school properly, and we need more high schools to be generated, as Mr. Morin said earlier. Apart from that, I also wanted to concentrate on the area of the staffing. I mean, there are about 1,200 teachers out of 3,500 teachers who've not been assigned to the school, to the any classes yet. So we can also work on that area. And apart from that, again, I'm also standing over for the vocational education side as well. No layoff should be given, or neither the tech should be getting increases. And that's about it. So again, my vote line number is A8. Please come out and vote on April 27th. Thank you.
I want to thank you for the opportunity of having us here, and just let you know that I feel very strongly about parental support, and that we need to encourage parents to become as supportive as you are, taking your time and coming here to meet us. Many say that it takes a community, but all across the city we have to start rebuilding this community one parent at a time. And I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but I believe that together we can make it work. I see my sons, right now they're in 2nd and 3rd grade, and already they are grades levels above their reading average and their general scores altogether on SATs. And I feel guilty not to see that all children have that opportunity available to them in our public school system. I want to see that for all children, and I want to see more parental involvement. And I'd be honored if you considered me on April 27th to be elected. Thank you.
It will take more than 1 minute for me to say this, but I'll make it really short, really sweet. First, this level of commitment, all of you have somewhere to be here tonight, but you are committed to our children's education to be here. I want to say this, I stand for transparency and accountability. We all know status quo is not working. We all know down at 346 Claremont Avenue up in the Ivory Tower, there's too much smoke, you can't see past your feet. I'm an independent candidate. I'm not running in a slate. If elected, I will not be looking over my shoulder of how should I vote. Independent ideas, independent candidates, independent thinking. I'll be voting your way for our children's education. Vote A3, Amanda Khan.
My number is A1. I have been the former councilwoman in 1985 to 89, so I do understand what you're supposed to do. But the best thing that ever happened was when this young lady said she went to the New Jersey School Board Association, which helps governors. And the first thing it says, first of all, as a school board member, you must remember that you have no power of authority, except that which results from participation in decisions and actions of the board in official sessions. Since the decision-making authority is vested in the board and not in individual members, you will be successful in achieving your personal goal only if you can convince a majority of the members of the board that the proposal has merit. People don't understand what it is to be on this board. It's not about you. It's about collectively working collegiately with your other members to get a vote passed. You have not the power that these people think they have.
I would like to thank everyone for coming out this evening. I know it's very important for all of you, as important it is for us. As we all have children, we all are true stakeholders in this. Our school faced tough challenges. I'm able and ready to take on these challenges. I'm a true stakeholder. I have the experience, the qualification, and an uncompromised agenda to take these challenges. I'm a mom, a financial analyst. I'm not a politician. I'm an independent. I have done the groundwork with our schools so far and ask for your vote on April 27 that I may be the voice of your children as a trustee for the Jersey City Board of Education. My voting number is 7A. Thank you very much, and thank you for coming out.
Hi, I'm Jason Berg, A4. I'm an independent candidate. I can't be bought. I've been fighting the Jersey City Hall to get things done. I am a person that when I get something in my mind, I will not let it down. I've reactivated the Environmental Commission. It took 25 months. I've also had the Energy Production Authority to be reviewed, which took another 12 months. I will be there for you. Can you be there for me? We are here as one community. We are separate. We are divided. But when there is a cause, the cause for our children, we can come together and make sure that our children have a future. When we have a future, we can do anything. There's one thing I stand for, is accountability, transparency, and sensibility. The board doesn't want to see that happen because when it's there, it will be there to be seen, and therefore they will not be able to hide anything, and it'll be clear as day where the waste is. Thank you.
I'm candidate A6, by the way, and it was so sad last week to hear as a high official in the Board of Education, just the Board of Education saying, if Nabil Yusuf, candidate A6, win in April 27, this will be a nightmare for us. That's really sad. But you know what? They gotta try. I will be the nightmare for them. But in the meantime, I will be the dream for our children and for our Jersey City residents. Because I want to make a change. And I believe this moment of change is here. We've been stuck for 10 years in a dark times. we have not seen the light yet. From somebody inside, we need to do something. As a parent, as a taxpayer, and as community, we have to do something. I need your support. I feel like only one guy fighting a dinosaur with a little stick in my hand. I need your support because we need to change that. We cannot be, we deserve better than that. We deserve it. And believe me, I wish all of you with me teaching third grade class, curriculum from 9 and 12th grade. Guess what? They did it. They really did it. And I'm so amazed. Please support me in April 27th. Thank you.
I don't think anybody would disagree. This is the most wonderful group of candidates anybody has seen in many years. So, candidates, and I think we forget, we are trying to all vie for a non-paying position, a volunteer position that will take 40, 50, 60 hours a month. You will be away from your families. You will be away from your friends. Your life will be your board members. That will be, you will spend more time with your board members than anyone else, and that will create problems at home, I promise you. But it's because people care, and I just want to say that I'm very excited about the people. I did read Carol Arnold Harrison's son's speech about his mother. Wow, it was amazing. It's amazing that what our children know about us, because a woman who has given devotion to the community, it's just wonderful. But I did want to say that I wish everybody well. I am A5, and I just wanted to comment that I've had a great relationship with Fran on the board. I am being supported by a lot of people, but I am running with JCA and Team Full. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Historic Paulus Association thanks everyone for coming, and we will see you again next